Hi guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 14 action with AFC Wimbledon. We have the final 7 games of this season to get through. We're going to try and get through all 7 games in this episode and hopefully roll on to next season and see what transfer budget we've got. We are struggling for fitness on a few players, so I was having a look before I started the recording and I'm going to take the decision to bring back one of my loan players. Strikers we were a bit short on, so I'm going to bring back Kone. We're going to recall him. I'm not too sure about, I think central defenders I'll be okay with. It's just midfield, it's just at forwards I think we're going to struggle a little bit. So I will be looking to use Kone as often as I possibly can. We just have all these 7 games to get done, and they're all in April, so it is going to be having to rotate the squad a lot and as soon as we can and just get players in. So we're going to get straight in and check the team out ahead of this game. We have another injury. Person is out injured, and we need to look to get him back as soon as we can. But I think, if I remember correctly, I thought his injury was for most of this. Yeah, torn groin. So to me, that would indicate he's not going to be back for any time this season. So we've got Dursun, Moira, Rossetti, Kim Jin-soo, Rancic lapping in midfield, which I don't like. See, why put Lap in there when we've got Pell? Verts, we can have Laba, Meki and Darm, and see we've got Person on the bench. Why put him on the bench? Let's go with Ross Warner. Give Liverstam a bit of time on the bench instead of Masonda, and we'll give Bagnac a full rest and have a Lapin on at the bench. I think Bagnac can play centre mid as well, so should I need him to, we do have the option of playing him in central midfield. Right, away at Blackburn for the first game in this episode. They have drawn 2 and lost 1 of their last 3. A couple of players suspended, a couple of players injured as well. So hopefully we can get a win. We get a 1-0 win. Verts with the goal. No substitutions made, so fresh legs for this next game against Charlton, which is always good. And then a game a couple of days later, I think that was Bournemouth we were playing afterwards. But let's go and sort the team out for this next game, and then we'll just take it from there, 1 game at a time. So Moira and Rossetti both on form. Bagnac come in, Pell fit, Masonda, Vaheo, Kone, Atic all fit. Honshush, Jung, not looking too bad in terms of player fitness now. Obviously not using any substitutes in that last game did help us out a lot, so those players just had a time to get a little bit fitter. But Charlton now, who have lost their last 3, scored 1 goal in 2 games, conceded at least 2 goals in all 3, and 3 goals in 2 games. A 1-1 draw, Pell rescuing a point 4 minutes from time. So it's 1 win and 1 draw from the first 2 games. We have a press conference which I'm going to use. AFC Wimbledon, motivate my team. So we're not doing too bad. We're 14th. We are only, I know we're 2 points off 11th, but Sheffield Wednesday 10th. We're 7 points off 10th, and we're only 2 points off 11th. So it would be nice if we can't finish 10th. Obviously, to finish 11th is, to me, is okay. We just have to see what the Verts wants to be playing in this next game. I have to see what the boards say if we finish 11th rather than 10th. Or to finish, we have to see what the boards say wherever we finish. But to get the top 10, just 10th would be nice. But for me, first season in the Championship, I was hoping for somewhere in between 14th and 8th. You'd say that was a reasonable finish. Bagnac, Romero. Do we have anyone else on? We have Liverstam. Lapin, Dursun, Garcia, Masonda, Pell, Liverstam. Verts, Kone, Darm, Meki, so we'll stay with Verts on the bench. Who have we got? Let's have Garcia. Yeah, not really got that many more fit players. See, a few players injured as well. This is now we're getting into the crunch bit of the season. I need to give Bagnac a rest as well. Now that we're getting into the crunch, and we have, I think from now on we have a game every 4 days. I could be wrong. I will just check. Let's have a look. No, so we've got a week's rest after this game, but then yeah, game 3 days rest, game 2 days rest, and Cardiff are up there. I'm sure Cardiff are up there near the top of the table, so that is a game that is going to be, like, I hope it's not significant in terms of needing to win that to get into the top 10, because that would just be a worry. But home to Bournemouth in this game, who have one player injured. They've lost 2 of their last 3, conceding 3 goals twice. Hopefully they concede 3 goals today. They concede 1 but score 1. Moya Romero with the opening goal, and Ranti with a goal 12 minutes from time. Vert's last match. I really feel I'm in good form, so thanks for playing me. That's alright, fella. So at least we've got a bit of a rest now, so all the players can get fully fit, and now with these 4 games to go, it's a case of rotating the players and just getting through these 4 games. I'll stick with that team for this game, as it was it looked to be a decent team. Right, away at Coventry, who have lost 2 of their last 3, drawn 1. They're also playing a 4-4-2 formation, and it's a 1-0 Coventry win. Urquhart with the goal after 70 minutes. So, where does that leave us in terms of the table? We are in 14th. We are 7 points behind Wolves, who are in 11th. How far behind 10th? 7 points with 3 games to go, so it's going to take a minor miracle to get up to get up there. After yesterday's disappointing result, the board feels it important to encourage you to experiment with team dynamics. Chief Exec press conference for this game against Burnley. I'm going to motivate my team. Coventry City 1, AFC right. Calls to drop out of sorts Jung. Well, Jung will probably be one of the players who will make way. I just wanted to have some play, give some young players some game time, and basically we need to rotate the squad, so give other players a rest. Right, so we've got Durson, Bagnac, Rossetti, Lapin, Drury, Masonda, Pell, Veheo, Verts and Darm. Meki, why play Verts when we've got Meki? Kone as well. So let's stick with that team. This now is the crucial period. If we can win these last 3, it will be great. I don't think we can win all of them. Veheo wants to play and is back in the team anyway, so no need to worry about that. Yeah, Burnley. This is this is a game we need to win, just to get a bit of confidence in the players. They've lost 2 of their last 3. They have 4 players out injured, so hopefully we can take advantage of their injuries. We can. Darm and Musonda with the goals. Meki injured. Let's hope it's not for too long. It's only a plaster and not an ambulance, so let's hope it's not for too long. 7 days for Meki. So he's probably not going to be fit for any of the final 2 games. Veheo is obviously glad he played, but I think Veheo could be on his way out. As much as it pains me to say it, Veheo, if we can get 20 million for him, the board will give me at least 15 for transfer budget, and that will help us next season strengthen the squad. We've got one 80 rated player in Veheo, but we've got no one to really go with him, and that is the worry. Is the fact that there's no one to go with. Have we got anyone that can play? No, so let's stick with Verts. Yeah, we've got no one that can play with them that's as good. So we've got Rossetti that's just almost as good, but if I can sell 180 rated player and bring in 3, maybe 4 75 rated players, then to me that is, well, Birmingham drawn there last week. If I can bring in 3 or 4 75 rated player for 180 rated player, then that to me is a good piece of business if it sorts the team out and strengthens the team in general. We get a 2-2 draw away at Birmingham, which Birmingham are always a team that are going to bounce between the Championship and the Premier League, so getting that result is pretty. That's a decent result. And Lappin. It's a really tough decision. I know I love this club and the fans, so I decided that I would hang up my boots at the end of the season. Just one last favour, I'd like to say goodbye to the fans. I mean, a lot of you could involve me in the final game. Well, Lappin, we shall just have to see. Were you involved in that one? No, you weren't. You probably will be involved in this one because Kim Jin-soo, the left back, will not be fit, and we face the league champions. We are at home for this game. But look, it came up and said Cardiff win the championship, so it's important that we do well in this game. Lappin is in. Jung, Garcia. Let's stick with Drury. Have we got anyone else that can play centre mid? Liverstam. No, let's stick with Pell. Up front. Mickey. Let's stick with Verts. Verts and Kone up front. We'll as well take Meki off the bench and put Garcia on there. I'm going to put a few of these young guys on the bench just to maybe give them a bit of experience. We'll just have to see if they get picked to come on. We've got a left back, got a centre back. Midfielders, yeah, we're all good there. Right, final game of the season against Cardiff, who we already know are the league champions, but they've won one, drawn one, lost one of their last 3 games. So it's pretty important we get a win just to end the season on a high. But Kim puts Cardiff 1-0 up after 2 minutes, and the game ends 3-1 to Cardiff. Kone, though, getting on the score sheet. That's good for him.
English football.
20,000 tournament prize money from the board, and they're also pissed off with the last match, but we got beat by the league champions. Jesus, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Right, let's see if we can hire one final youth staff. 527,000 is what we need to buy Alex Hoskins, which can be done because I think
Hull City 2, Bournemouth 0.
can move that across.
Wolverhampton.
In fact, no, we don't have the funds available.
Charlton Athletic 0.
Damn it, I thought we did. Okay, never mind.
0. Sheffield United.
Right, so let's just get through this season, and hopefully we can get through this, start next season, see what we've got in terms of budget, see what Vaheyo's worth, as he, I think, is the most likely player to be sold. Sim is being stopped. So yeah, why come up with this from the board saying change things when the season's over? And Musonda wants to be sold. Youth report. 83 max, 88 max, 78 max for Alberto, so let's release him. 84 max, 93 max for Musa. 82 max for Navarro. Alderweireld 82 max for Carrasco, 84 max for Lopez. Emmanuel Thomas with a report, 74 max, 81 max. Reject them, we'll scout them further. And Mulroy. Right, so I think they've both got about a month left. I think a month or 2 left on the scouts, because they were done. They were done after the summer transfer, weren't they? So, yeah, so they've got a bit of time. Update from Spain. Why tell me once again about recent results when there's been no more games played? I'll give it until a bit further, I think. Where are we? Yeah, middle. I'll give it till the end of May, and then we'll have a look at the tables, see how everyone went on, see who were Premier League champions, see who went up in terms of the playoffs from from the Championship, see who's got relegated from the Premier League, see who's been relegated from the Championship. I think it was most likely to be a number of teams. Contracts expiring, Dursun, don't need to worry about that. Update from Germany, player returns from injury. And right, so now will be a good time to have a look at the table. So Cardiff and Norwich are the two teams who have been promoted. Charlton, Sheffield United and Blackpool, the three teams relegated. Right, let's go to season and go to tables this way. FA Cup. Let's see who are the winners of the FA Cup. Nottingham Forest beat Chelsea in the final of the FA Cup. Capital One Cup was won by Cardiff on penalties against Spurs. Championship playoff. Bolton have been promoted. Copa Europa was won by Real Madrid. Champions Cup was won by Barca. They beat Real. EuroLeague was won by Sporting. Beat Inter on penalties. World Cup is ongoing now. Championship, and then we're back to that. So now let's go to other leagues. Quickly try and fire through this, get to the Premier League, see who has been relegated and who were the champions. Right, England. So Chelsea beat Spurs and Liverpool by 6 points. Derby, Southampton and Sunderland all relegated. Coming up from League One is definitely Bristol City and Brighton. So that's basically the season done. Just advance a bit further, see how much we can get done. Stopping. Masonda, yeah, I know you want to be sold. Scout report, youth report. So 78 max, let's release you. 90 max, we'll keep our eye on you. 79 max, release. 84 max, keep you. 81 max, left midfielder. Yeah, you know what? I definitely think we want to get you in there. Especially if I sell, who am I thinking of? Verheyen, then at least I've got another left midfielder there. I've got a bit of cover. And he's going to be between 53 and 59. Only up to an 81, but it'd help us out for at least one season, maybe two, and then either be back up or be sold. Alderweireld, release you. 81 for strength up to 94, sliding tackle, defensive mid. Good to have some midfield cover, so you know, let's get you on. 5-year contract. Your performance. I want to mention our satisfaction with the quality football we're seeing from the lads. Okay, well, you haven't been seeing any quality football for at least a month. New Zealand international management job offer. I'll stall on that, and you guys can let me know if you think I should accept an international job offer or not. As obviously we can reply to that one next. We'll reply in the middle of July, so we've got a bit of time to do that. Contracts expiring. Dursun, we know about that. Who's returned from injury? Carrascal. Carrasco and Navarro both accepted the contracts, which is good. So let's have a quick look and see what these two guys are rated at. Navarro 56, Carrasco is a 60. Wow, fantastic. Like I said, they're better than some of the guys who are brought in. So the guys that were brought in can now be sold, and some of the youth guys I've got will go out on loan or be kept as backup. We'll just have to see. Right, so we have a scout report. 70 max, 73 max for Javier Fernandez, 73 max for Matias Fernandez, 75 max for Miguel Benitez. Cancel that. Country has ended. Okay, we're not going to sign any of those. What have you got for me? Guillermo del Smet, 79 max, 86 max for Kenny Huram. Sign him up. Mbombo, 78 max and 70 max. Let's just reject those, they're not good enough. So, how much transfer, or what actually budget does that give me? 300,000. Are my youth staff ready and available? They are, so let's get them out now. Let's use some of this money we've got and get them going out. Send one to Brazil, 9 months, okie dokie. I've got 105,000, but if I move all this over like that, there's another 334,000. So, can I actually buy someone? Can I buy someone? Anyone? 2 and 2? No, there's 100,000 for Soren Paulson. So what I'll do, I'll use the money and we'll send. Where should we go? This. That's it. Well, let's go to Germany. No. Let's go to Germany. 9 months. There we go. Leaves me with 105,000. So what I'll do is I'll move a little bit back over on wages. There we go. Just in case. Got one player whose contract is about to run out, but that's Durson. I think he's on just under £4,000 a month, a week. Sorry. So, ooh, Northern Ireland international management offer. Let's stall that, and we'll stall that on. So we've got 2 international management offers, one for Northern Ireland, one for New Zealand. So feel free, guys, to put in the comments below if you think we should take one of these offers. In fact, we've rescinded the job offer. Okay, so no need to comment, the job offers have gone. I thought they said July for both of those, but never mind. To be honest, I don't even know if I'd want an international job. It's just going to drag, I wouldn't say drag the seasons on for longer, but it's going to stop the progress. And that's not, as we have Riccardi returning and Zach Risson both returning from their loans. So yeah, so the international is a case of achieve. Right, so first of all, let's actually do this. Season's performance. It wasn't the season we were hoping for, but it was going to be tough. Domestic Cup objective was a good run. We were excellent showing from the team in the Domestic Cup. Okay, so they're happy with that. So we'll advance that. So yeah, the international management, I don't know, part of me said wants to accept it and take one because it'd be fun, but part of me also thinks no, because it would slow down the seasons, not by much in terms of each individual episode, but over the whole season it could add it could be like 1 extra episode, maybe 2 extra episodes per season, and that would slow things down a lot in terms of trying to progress and get into the Premier League and then potentially into Europe. So there is that we need to consider. But both those offers were rescinded, and they weren't even as if I got any chance of because it's obviously simulating. I got no chance of accepting one and just either resigning if you guys didn't like it or carrying on. But never mind. One for the future, Ji Ho Lee from Jeju United. And apparently I am the right man for the job. Well, I've got the team promoted, so I'm not doing too bad. I just need the board to hopefully start coughing up some funds. A few high profile games. Christ, I thought that said AFC Wimbledon Sax Bauer. I was going to say what? Yeah, we've had a few high profile games, obviously playing better teams. Hopefully we've had a few sellouts, more money coming into the club in terms of what am I thinking? In terms of gate receipts, and the board seems to be pleased with the cup run. So hopefully the transfer budget for this season is going to be pretty high. I would like at least $1 million, but here we go. Season's budget 725,000. So they are starting to get up there. I think the suggestion was made a while ago that it is because I've not been having a good cup run, which I can understand. But 725,000, that's not bad. Right. Objectives. Fight for promotion. So we're 15th and we are 9 points behind position. So I'm guessing they're going to want a top 6 finish. It's going to be finishing the playoffs minimum for this season. Let's have a quick gander and see. No one's, I say 1 year, 1 month. So everyone looks. We've got a fair few that could be coming to the end of the contracts. We'll have a quick scout report. Squad report. See how everyone is getting on. So we have Lathabal in goal. Interest being shown by West Brom. He's up to a 78. Hornshush is a 66. So we need to look at bringing in a right back. Bagnac is a 71. Rossetti is up to 79. He's only 21 years old. Kim Jin-soo is 69. Adam Drury 68. Then we have Harry Pell 68. Masonda 68. Vaheo 80. Wirtz 74, Kone 63, Liverstam 58, Dam 60. I tell you what, why am I doing this now when I can do it in a couple of days' time? When actually it's going to be the start of a new month, so therefore players will hopefully go up. Suddenly thought then, yeah, it'd be the end of the month. No wonder there's not really been that much progress by players. So we've got a cup objective as well. So we'll have to see what that is. 3 offices. Right, stopping simulation. We have a scout report. So Alberto 86, Musa 85, Haroon 81, and left mid Lopez between 74 and 80 max. You know what? I'll offer you a contract just to get you in the team. Cup objective, reach the round of 32. Transfer market is now open. There was schedules of fixtures. Begin against Fulham. Okay. With speculation on possible additions to the team running wild. The fans have come to the table with their own candidate, Adam Campbell, a 23-year-old striker playing at Newcastle. There's no doubt fans of AFC Wimbledon are pining for another player from England. And our friendly, we're playing Cruzeiro, Volga, and Ross County in our 3 pre-season friendlies. But now let's actually properly have a look at the squad report. So, contract spanning 12 months for Lathabal. Hornshush is on a 66. Bagnac has gone up 1 to a 72. Rossetti on a 79. Kim Jin-soo on a 69. Drury 68. Pell 68. Masonda 68. Vaheo 80. Wirtz 74. Kone 63. Liverstam 58, Dam 68, Jung 72, Romero 72, Acic 67, Garcia 46, Chadley 48, Carrasco 60, Acosta 52, Navarro 56, De Bruyne 50, Brantic 61, Persson 66, Riccardi 68, Polter 62, Carrascal 73, finally he's fully fit, Laba 67, Ademi 68, Zakrisson 66, Meki 65, Warner 67 for Warner, and then back to the top. So guys, I will call it there, and I will be back with you in the next episode pretty soon. Thanks for watching guys, cheers.